Good morning, bright and early. It's before 9 o'clock in the morning. It's very cold and frosty, and I'm off for another walk. Are you going to join me? If I said to you, where's the highest point in the City of Sunderland, what would you say? Penshall Monument? Hastings Hill? Or maybe the ski slope? But no. This morning, I'm going to take you to the highest point in the City of Sunderland, and it's somewhere over there. Come on. In the fields, around where we're heading, there are lots of pools of water from the rain a few days ago, and now they've all turned to ice. I did say it was cold. In fact, it's very frosty. All of these tall grasses and plants have got ice clinging onto the top of them. And today, the mud in the fields isn't squelchy, it's frozen solid. Oh, I still haven't told you where we're going, have I? But I did say it was the highest point in the City of Sunderland. And by that, I don't mean the bit where the shops and the cars are. I mean the wider countryside where Sunderland meets County Durham. We are going up there. It's a place called High Moorsley, and there's something very special hiding behind those trees to show you. Come on. Aha! This is interesting. Do you know what this is? And there's another one. And another one. And lots more. Well, this is a molehill. The moles live underground, just under the surface, and make lots of tunnels. And of course, if they're making tunnels, they need somewhere to push up and get rid of all of that soil. A molehill. Well, now we've got some climbing to do to get to the top of that hill and beyond. It's hard to imagine now in winter time how in a few months' time these hedgerows will be full of flowers and leaves and fruit and butterflies and bees and all kinds of wildlife. Whew, that was a really steep climb up that hill to High Moorsley. I think I'll have a little sit down. Oh, now I happen to know that this bench is the highest bench that you can sit on in the whole of the City of Sunderland. And on the side of this bench there's a plaque which tells us that we're in Hetton. Hetton's very, very famous for its coal mining, and this is where the first railways were built, used to carry coal from the coal mines to the coast. And there in the middle is a picture of the first steam engine. Oh dear, this tree looks like it's seen a ghost. Are we nearly there yet? Whew, at last we've arrived at the very top of High Moorsley, and behind me is something very peculiar. Look, this is the High Moorsley Weather Radar Station, high up on the hill. Its job is to measure how much rainfall there is, not just here, but the rainfall around that's heading in this direction. And it sends that information to us so that we know what the weather's going to be doing over the next few hours. Look at the shape. Does it remind you of a football? I looked up on the internet, and this shape is called a truncated icosahedron. Can you say that? Shall we say it together? Truncated icosahedron. There are great views from the top of High Moorsley. Oh! Now you know what this is, don't you? Yes, it's another one of those trig points. On this trig point, there's lots of beautiful coloured lichen, and from the top, there are some amazing views all around. the City of Sunderland, deep into County Durham. And from here, you can see Penshaw Monument, Gateshead, and the Angel of the North. Do you remember St Mary's Church at West Rainton? We can even see Durham Cathedral. Now there's something I've always wanted to do on a triangulation point. Play my triangle! If you've ever walked through a ploughed field before, you might have come across small fragments of china from people's cups and saucers and plates. Here's one. Can you see on this one? It's a picture of what looks like a little baby. We've walked down the hill from the triangulation point to a little village called Low Pittington. Again, that was famous for coal mining. And in the distance, we've got a better view of Durham Cathedral. Low Pittington is in County Durham, but now we're crossing back over again into the City of Sunderland. We're heading back to where we started, and we're going to go on a very long footpath which used to be a railway track for the coal wagons carrying all the coal. Look, you can walk to Hetton, and if you like, keep going all the way to Sunderland. This is a great tit. I can hear it calling to another great tit somewhere in the distance. Well, that's the end of my walk today. Thanks for joining me. Together, we went to the highest point in the City of Sunderland, and we learnt two long words, truncated icosahedron, almost as long as my walk today. I'm going to head back now, and I'll see you again next time. Bye. Bye.